I want to talk a bit about your background.
Okay.
You were, at a young age, you're a political prisoner. Prison 8 years. At a young age, you come out, you've done so well for yourself. You know, almost the things you've done is people can't do in their lifetime. The things that you've achieved.
Right.
What did you learn from that experience that you could relate it to the music industry and what you do today?
I could say this, you know, being in prison, you are compelled to deal with whatever issues you got on your own. And if you don't survive that, then I don't know. But the way I look at it is that every obstacle is just another test God puts in place to prepare you for the next step. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like going through that, as negative as an experience as it was, it gave me a chance to really focus on myself and what I wanted to do and how to exactly go about that, to strategize it. Because before I had a couple of record deals on the table, but I don't think that I was as ready as, you know, as I am now back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of people can say that with time and change and maturity. So it also gave me a sensibility of determination. Like, you wake up every day and hate to wake up. Like, you go to sleep at night and pray for death. You know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning and the dude beside you is dead, you know, or whatever. So, you know, your circumstances aren't the best, and it puts you to a level of, I don't know, it just intensified my hustle, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted it. I said to myself, if that's what you really want, what are you prepared to do to get it? You know what I'm saying? What are you prepared to sacrifice? Because you've been in the box for 8 years and ain't had no, you know. So what else are you prepared to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? So I looked deep in myself and I said, what do I need and what do I want? And the wants seem so insignificant at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If it would have been totally different, then I wouldn't be right here today. Look at this. There's a baby over there. There's babies everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show, man, that you really got to believe in, you know what I'm saying, your dream. Never let that die. I did 8 years in prison without making a single song, without making any music. I wasn't allowed to make music for 8 years. And then I came out and this is what I'm giving you. So that's the impact that it had on me, you know what I'm saying?
Tell us about Wheat Bread Media, the thing you've created yourself.
Wheat Bread, let's get it in order here. Wheat Bread is actually a lifestyle brand that was created by Fuse Green. Shout out High Point, North Carolina, Brooklyn, stand up. And it was a concept that we had as children growing up. I've been hustling as early as 13 legally. I was, you know, throwing parties in my local church for the youth group, raising money. Like the first night we raised like $800. Second night we raised $1,300. You know what I'm saying? After that, the YMCA, we was hosting the parties and had to come to me and be like, yo, can you help us raise some money? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started from as early as like 13, 12, and we've been both doing that since then. So Wheat Bread is just an extension in our adult lives now of what we started. So I was the media director for Wheat Bread. I stepped down, you know, to pursue my career here, but I was a media director for Wheat Bread, and in my tenure, I created Wheat Bread Radio, which is an internet-based radio station, very successful. Right here, my man, my UK Connect. You know what I'm saying? Respect my conglomerate. My Wheat Bread DJ right here, DJ Spotcatcher. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool's own. Used to DJ, what was the station? One of the biggest stations out here.
Radio City.
Radio City.
Big.
You know what I'm saying?
7 years.
So yeah, so you know, we started Wheat Bread Radio, and then we rolled into like a UK time slot schedule and whatnot, and that's when my man Spotcatcher came in. But Wheat Bread just went into podcast form. Instead of going as a schedule throughout the day and you gotta listen at certain times, now we're in podcast so that you can get the mixes whenever you want them and just subscribe. And every time a new Spotcatcher mix come out, you just get it. You know what I'm saying? So through that, Wheat Bread Radio opened up the doors for the Wheat Bread compilation mix CD. Everybody from Akon, Cardinal Official, Wu-Tang, me, of course, executive produced by. So you know I'm sitting on every damn track. But it just opened the doors, and it made people just turn around and really start paying attention to what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because for a time through the industry, I've been in New York like 4 years, and for a time I was just getting doors, just shutting my face everywhere I go. And as being a graphic designer and an artist lyrically, a lot of times people don't want to deal with you in another light when they met you as this thing, you know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out a way to smash all that together into one vehicle so that I could get in. So I started doing performance art on Broadway with Melvin Van Peebles for this award-winning play he has called Ain't Supposed to Die a Natural Death. And from there, I sort of got into the New York underground as this performance artist slash this, slash that, slash this, and whatnot, and sort of build my rep up throughout the artist community. And Wheatbread Radio just opened up the channel to take that rep into the next level, to start working with people like MOP, Sarah, Dead Prez, you know, Duck Down, Boot Camp Play, all them are people. So, you know, where I'm at right now is attributed to Wheatbread Radio heavily. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
You mentioned just now Dead Prez, MOP, you got a Brand Nubian as well.
Right.
What did you learn about your music by working with such highly regarded artists like that?
I learned that my music was respected. Like, as an artist, you worry about how your craft is you know, conceived by the legends or the people that you aspire, you know, or inspired from. And I think the first person in the industry that ever really like just gave me any feedback just on a personal level, just as a real true friend, was M1 from Dead Prez. When I was, you know, going through the industry with my first album, I was just giving it away to anybody in the industry that I saw. Just like, here, this is me, I'm here, I ain't asking you for nothing, I just want you to know. You know what I'm saying? And the next time I saw him was at BB King's, and he was like in a mob of just press and photos, snapping pictures. And he looks over, he sees me, and he reaches over and he says, yo, I just wanted to let you know, your CD, I see where you're trying to go, I'm feeling it. And that was the first that set it off. So after that, you know what I'm saying, I felt like that it was nothing else to hold me back. Look.
Now, you're an MC, a graphic designer.
True.
You've worked with plays, you've done a book, I agree.
Got a book coming out. Actually, this is my second book. I brought a book, I was an author as young as 17.
So you're a published author in addition to that?
In addition to that. The new book is with Melvin Van Peebles. Oh my God. Legendary director.
But you've done all these things. You've achieved this much in your career at such a young age.
Right.
What are you hoping to achieve now? Because you've done stuff with Echo, with Rockaway and all that, and you're published author. You've done so much. What are you trying to achieve right now with your music? Well, what's left there to achieve for you?
What's left? Well, you know, every artist has their own vision of success. You know, my success, my town is probably more excited about it than me, because I'm still in it, you know, I'm still grinding. So for them, like, I got this motto called live through tree, you know what I'm saying? Because every time I go home, there's like a lot of people that I see from, you know, back in the day that have just lost hope. Like, they just lost belief that anything can happen, or that things can change, you know, or that you can actually do this, or any, you know. So what I try to do is, like, you know, living for my cousin, is still represent for High Point, you know what I'm saying, everywhere I go. Your
album, you're working on your second album?
Second album, yes.
Tell us about that.
The Ski Mask Way. Yes, okay. The Ski Mask Way. I've been working on it for a while now, and it sort of takes off where the first album left off, which was real grimy, real bluesy, real dark, because it was an album that I wrote when I was in prison. It took me 8 years to write and 8 months to record. Too Heavy for Heaven. So the Ski Mask Way is my celebration of life, to whereas Too Heavy for Heaven was my frustration of life, you know what I'm saying, and what I wanted but didn't have.
You're in a different space now.
I'm in a different space, you know, and I'm celebrating the small things. I don't have a lot, and I haven't reached the level of success that I want. But what I have done, and the trails I blaze and the doors I open for so many other people behind me, is enough for me right now. You know, it's content. So my celebration is just a celebration that I'm still here, that I'm still standing. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So it's got a lot of organic blues, real dub style. What else? We got international stuff on there. We got stuff for the clubs, you know, gangster music. We got Slow Burn with Sarah, Nikki Blaze, Holla, Liverpool. What up?
And finally, for people who want to get more information on yourself, your music,
Yeah.
where can they go?
They can go to cactustree.com all day. CAKTUZTREE.com. Cactustree.com. Or just Google me, man. I'm all over the damn way. You know what I'm saying? I gotta send a shout out to all of my peoples in Brooklyn. Hold tight, I'm coming home. Alright?